Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you about what I want you to do for the rest of this week. Well, mainly just the next couple of days. We're going to do circles part 1. And in order to do this, you need some twine, or I think I gave you some red yarn before we left. So you need something. You also need something to measure with, whether you have a ruler at home or a yardstick or a tape measure or just some measuring tape that you use for sewing. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down so you can see my hands and see what I'm doing. And then I've already made some calculations and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm going to turn you down here. Okay. And so the first thing, we're going to measure the beans. And according to our paper, on this first column right here, we have to measure the circumference, which means the distance around the outside edge of the object. So I'm going to measure around. Okay. Looks to me, oops, it's leading right about there. So I'm going to take that, move that aside. And on your ruler, there's two sides of your ruler. There's the inches and the centimeters. We're going to use centimeters. And okay, I'm going to put this part that I clipped off on 0. Okay, and I'm going to measure, I'm going to lay it out. And it looks to be about 23.8. So I'm going to write that right here. And then I'm going to measure next. So measure the circumference first, which is the distance around the outside edge. Next, we're going to measure the diameter, which is the distance across the middle. So it has to go through the middle. Looks to be right about there. And then I'm going to start at the 0, measure out, and it looks to be 7.4, 7.5. So I'm going to write that down here. Okay, so now that I have my two measurements, hold on, let me adjust you so you can see a little bit better on my paper. Okay, I'm going to turn the paper over here. You can see that I have my circumference and my diameter. And then in this column, you're going to divide them. So I have 17.6 divided by 5.2. So in your calculator, you're literally going to put 17.6 divided by 5.2. Don't forget that that bar means division, and I got 3.38. So I just put it into my calculator. You can use whatever calculator you want, your cell phone, etc. And then for the can of beans, I had 23.8 for the circumference, 7.5 for the diameter, and for those two values, I have 23.8 divided by 7.5, and it comes to 3.173. So what you're going to do, and I'm going to also do the sugar one, sorry. I'm going to do the sugar one, and then I will text y'all a picture of this. And all I need you to do at home is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more items of your choice, and then answer some questions. Now, on the other side of your paper, we're going to do something a little different. This one, it says use your piece of red string to find the length of the diameter, cut it off, and use it to measure the distance around your circle. Use units of centimeters again, which distance around. Okay, so what was our first one over here on this page? It was the Coke Zero. So I'm going to show you this using Coke Z, as we call it, Coke Zero. Coke Zero. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll get back up here, is we are going to take our Coke Zero and take your string. You can use red, you can use your twine. And we're going to measure the distance that is the diameter. Yeah. Okay, now we have this distance right here. I'm going to use my scissors. I'm going to snip it off. Okay, so that is the diameter, which is the distance across the middle of the object. And it should be the same as the prior side, which is 5.2 centimeters. Okay, now this says how many, let me turn it to where you can see, how many diameters make or equals the circumference. So I'm going to see. Better, yeah, start right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, and that much. It's not quite 3.5. So I'm just going to say 3. Let me put this down here. So I'm going to write and say how many. So how many diameters make or equal to the circumference? It was basically 3 and a little more. It was almost a half, right? Almost a half. So that's what you're going to do for this whole page. It's going to be exactly the same as the page before it, except for the difference is you are going to, again, measure off the diameter, cut that, and then see how many of those go around the outside. So it's a little bit different than the first task. So obviously in math, sorry, let me put you up where you can see me again. Let's see, can you see me? Yeah. Okay. So in math, it's all about patterns. You know, that's why part of the reason why I love math, it's everything is a pattern. So on this side, you should see a pattern develop over here. Maybe, maybe not. Also, don't get frustrated with yourself. We're just human. We're not perfect. So you're going to do your best to measure and cut and use your ruler, but nobody's perfect. So you're going to measure these items and fill out the paper here. And you have a couple questions, okay? And then you're going to do the red side over here or whatever you have at home. And you're going to answer your opinion. And then I want you to do your best on the back side of this, okay? So whatever you want to put there. At some point, I'm going to go over this with you as a whole class. I'm going to talk in particular about all of these. But for now, this is your task. And I'm going to have you take cell phone pictures of your 3 pages here. And you're going to, or, you know, however you want to take a picture. And then you're going to upload that to Blackboard. And I will email you with instructions. So just to be clear, you are going to measure some objects around your house that you choose. And I will email you these first 3 measurements. And so you'll have those on your paper as well. So everybody will have Coke Zero, sugar, and beans. You'll have a measurement for all 3 of those. And then you're going to choose the rest of your measurements from around your house or outside. All right. Have a good day, guys. And I will be communicating with you via emails soon. Bye.